It all started when Mia found an old, dusty smartphone at a flea market, its screen cracked but strangely glowing. The vendor, an elderly man with a nervous twitch, warned her in a hushed tone, "That phone isn't just old, it's haunted." She laughed it off, assuming it was just a sales tactic to make the phone seem more intriguing. She bought it for $5, thinking it would be a fun gadget to tinker with. The vendor's eyes followed her as she walked away, a flicker of something unreadable passing over his face. That night, Mia sat alone in her dimly lit apartment, the phone resting on the table before her. She hesitated, then powered it on. The screen flickered to life, casting eerie shadows across the room, displaying a single message, "I see you." Confused, she reached out to unlock it, but the phone suddenly vibrated violently, the screen flashing with unsettling images, faces twisted in silent screams, shadows moving just out of sight, as if something unseen lurked within the device. Startled, Mia dropped the phone onto the wooden floor. To her horror, it crawled toward her like a living creature, the cracked screen pulsating with an unnatural glow. Her heart pounded as she scrambled back, bumping into the wall. The phone stopped moving, resting silently as if waiting. The next morning, Mia awoke with a lingering sense of dread. She glanced at the phone and noticed something terrifying. Every time she looked at it, the screen displayed brief glimpses of future moments, terrible accidents, heated arguments, and even the deaths of people she loved. At first, she thought they were just nightmares or her imagination running wild, but the events began to unfold exactly as the phone had shown. Desperate to rid herself of the cursed device, Mia tried to delete the ominous app that had appeared on the home screen. No matter how many times she tapped and held, it wouldn't budge. Instead, the phone started calling her repeatedly, displaying unknown numbers she had never seen before. One call connected to a distorted voice whispering, "You can't escape what's coming." Terrified, Mia realized the phone wasn't just showing the future, it was causing it. The accidents she had feared became real, and people in her life began to suffer the fate she saw on the screen. Friends crashed their cars after receiving mysterious texts, family members fell ill under strange circumstances, and arguments erupted for no apparent reason. She tried to destroy the phone, smashing it with a hammer again and again, but each time it reassembled itself, glowing brighter and showing a new message, "Your turn." The words seemed to mock her, promising that her fate was sealed. Mia's nights became restless. She barely slept, haunted by the phone's predictions and the malevolent force behind them. She researched cursed objects, haunted technology, anything that could explain what she was dealing with. She found stories of similar devices, all ending in tragedy, but no solution. Her friends and family grew distant, afraid of her and the dark clouds surrounding her life. Mia felt isolated, trapped in a nightmare she couldn't wake from. The phone's influence seeped into every part of her existence, twisting reality itself. One evening, overwhelmed by despair, Mia decided to end it all. She gathered the phone, some gasoline, and matches, walking out to the backyard. As she doused the device in fuel, she felt a cold chill run down her spine, as if something was watching. She struck a match and threw it onto the phone. The screen cracked one last time, displaying a chilling smiley face before going black. Flames consumed the device, the glow fading into ash. For a moment, Mia felt relief, a glimmer of hope that the nightmare was over. But when she returned inside, her own phone lit up with a message, "I'm still here." Panic surged through her veins. The line between cursed object and haunted technology blurred forever, and Mia knew some devices are better left untouched. In the days that followed, Mia tried to live normally, but the message haunted her every moment. The phone calls resumed, now coming from her own number. Distorted voices whispered threats, and the future she dreaded continued to unfold around her. Determined to break free, Mia sought out experts in the supernatural and technology. She met with occultists who performed rituals, hackers who tried to trace the phone's origins, and psychologists who questioned her sanity. None could stop the curse. The phone became a part of her life, an inescapable shadow. It demanded attention, feeding on her fear and despair. Each new message was more terrifying than the last, pushing Mia to the brink of madness. She realized that the only way to end the curse was to uncover the phone's origin and the entity behind it. Mia embarked on a perilous journey, tracing the phone's history to a forgotten factory where experimental technology had been developed decades ago. There, Amidst rusted machinery and faded blueprints, she found clues pointing to a failed project involving artificial intelligence and spirit possession. The phone was a vessel, a bridge between worlds, carrying the consciousness of something malevolent. Armed with this knowledge, Mia confronted the entity through the phone, bargaining for her freedom. The entity offered a cruel choice: pass the curse to another or be consumed by it herself. Mia refused to surrender. Using a combination of technology and ancient rites, she trapped the entity within a digital prison, sacrificing the phone and herself in the process. As the final words appeared on the phone's screen, "Goodbye, Mia," the device exploded into harmless sparks. Mia collapsed, exhausted but free. The nightmare ended, but the memory lingered. Mia knew that some technology carries more than circuits and code, it carries shadows that should never be awakened.